Our product is an application related to healthcare named OCare application. Let's start with consumer segments. Our intent consumers are elder people, especially who are taken care of by families and volunteers. This segment includes both elder and relatives. All of them hope to have an easy way to access medical records and monitor health data.
We interviewed some people in Boston. We asked them questions about how to access medical records or if they would like to download health application for daily use. Results show that they are looking forward an app with more functions, like providing professional vendors, managing clinic records, and sharing with their families. Relatives also want to take care of their older in their family.
More importantly, it is their needs. We believe that patients and relatives want to have such a platform to access health conditions. Most participants want to track health condition, calculate calorie, and finding professional caregiver. Their needs could satisfy only if they choose our app. Next, I want to talk about the proposed solution. For starters, there are some existing ones. For instance, there are a few applications related to health, such as Mengyu Health, Care Zone, and My Pain Diary. But no one has the function of associating relative accounts. Patients need to save medical reports seriously and be able to view them at any time in order to avoid losing them. So saving everything online is one of the best ways to do this.
Amy is a lawyer who works in Boston. She's usually busy with her work. She used OCare to check her and her family's physical condition and made an appointment with the doctor. In the morning, OCare reminded her to take the medicine. After taking the medicine, she wanted to see how her mother lives in New York. So she opened the monitoring list and checked her mother's medication and body data. Then she feels very worried about her mother, so she's planning to go to New York to see her mother this weekend. Then she canceled her appointment with the doctor on Saturday on OCare. Our roadmap mainly focuses on 5 major goals. Basic function construction to ensure the normal operation of the products, improve user satisfaction, user growth, profitability, and market expansion. These 5 goals are gradual. We plan to solve the basic function of the product in the first quarter, further polish the product, and cultivate more potential users in the second quarter. In the third and fourth quarters, in addition to daily product iterations, we focus more on market expansion. The profitability part is what we have been working hard to make the product have a good business closed loop.
So as for our features, we basically divide this into 3 parts. The first part is like the login. So our customers would be able to create their own user password and their username. And we have like one button for the emergency contacts. So people, they can call like 911 or their family or friends like when they need their help. And the second part is our basic function part. So which includes our medicine record, medical record, making appointment with doctors, and also share information with their families and friends. And the third part is mostly the part that we will keep working on in the future, so which includes the community part. So our customers, which means patients, that they can find their customers groups by different disease. For example, people with heart attack, they can gather together, share their information. People with diabetes, they can come together and share their own stories by write their blogs or like chat with other people. And also they could even chat with their social workers and the community volunteers. So for example, we can have like a map, so people, they can search within their region and or by their locations, so they can like have people to help them to chat and also to do like some basic daily work if they need. And also within current events, so right now it's like coronavirus kind of like very seriously happen in the United States, especially for the elder people that they really need to care for themselves. So they can see the numbers within their community, they can find their service, they can learn anything or any information that they need to be ready, and they can get well prepared. So for the MVP part, right now we are doing the invalidating MVP. So we want to make sure that the most important, the basic function part is well prepared, like their the medicines, their doctors, and their family and friends. That these are the most very important part. And by within this, we want to create like some of the sharing information. And in the future, we'll keep working on our community service, our blog website, and also due to different current event or current trend, we want to make sure that these things are keep working on in the future.
The key metrics of our app are usage rate, retention rate, and the proportion of active users. First, the usage rate. We have 4 kinds of frequency, that is, use it every day, use it once 2 to 3 days, once a week, and whenever use it. The success standard is that the daily user are accounted for at least 50%, and the one who never use it are no more than 10%. Next is retention rate. We also have 3 kinds of retention rate, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. According to our marketing research, the daily one should reach 40%, the weekly should reach 20%, and the monthly one should be 10%. And lastly, monthly retention rate will be included in our final calculation. The last one is proportion of active users. Active users are the one who used OCare at least 3 times a day or use it at least 15 minutes per day. We will take the average number of 30 days, and this proportion should be 5%. As to the evaluation of success, usage rate takes 30%, retention rate takes 40%, and proportion of active users takes 30%. If you reach the standard listed above, you will get full marks, that is 100, or you will just get the ratio marks. The successful score is 80. And in usage rate, 1% of daily user, 5 points will be added, but 1% of the one who never use it, 5 points will be minus. Let's take an example. We have 53% of daily user, 11% of the one who never use it. The retention rate is 8.5%, and the proportion of active users is 4.5%. So the final score will be 93.1. We achieved success.
For the project cost part, our total number is 481,000, and which includes 418,000 for the engineering and 10,000 for the Amazon frustration cost. We got the numbers for the Amazon frustration cost from the website called Pricing Estimation for the Amazon, and also we assuming that we paid each engineering $30 per hour, so we have 10 people and for 10 months. And for the operational needs, we have 3 needs. The first one is partnership with the medical system. And obviously, we need to get the medical report from the hospital, so we need to cooperate with the hospital. And the second one is legal advice and approval. Obviously, we need some law firm. We need their advice, and we also need their approval for the conditions like user privacy, something like this. And the third one is caregiver verification. Our platform provides caregiver service, so all the caregiver service caregiver should be certified that they have the knowledge of taking care of the old people. So we need the third party to verify this. And for the risks, we have the solution for the risks. Like we have 5 risks in total. The first one is user privacy. So we need to encrypt the data in the storage to solve this. And for the time efficiency, we need to improve our algorithm. And for the competition, we need to keep our cost as low as we can. And in the meantime, we need to keep the health report as accurate as we can. And for the access and downtime risk, we need the IT maintenance for 24 hours. And for the legal compliance, we need to contract with law firm to ensure compliance with the federal law and regulations.